Hey friend, how are you? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. Let's check in for your energies. Let's see what's going on and how we can best support your journey today. First card coming on in, we have the 7th chakra archangel Uriel. So let's see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and get you some guidance that you are seeking right now. All right. I've got my peppermint tea here going. All right, 7th chakra. What else do we need? We've got appreciation energy coming on in. One more, thank you, Spirit. And then the door to personal healing and happiness. Nice. All right. So it seems right now there could be a sense of some realization that's coming on in here, Pisces, which I think it's a nice one, because when these two energies show up, okay, sorry if there's a bit of a glare. When these two energies show up, what it's kind of sharing here is that when it sits around your crown chakra, there's some form of communication happening or coming on in, okay? And whatever that information is, it seems like there's a sense of realization about something, about someone, about self that is coming on in. And when you get this information, when you get this insight, I feel this is going to open a door to something that it just feels like it's going to open your door to something that gives a sense of freedom in what you've been wanting or attempting to achieve. Now, the energy's been showing opportunity at the moment, okay? I think it's also been showing, ways that you can take a handle of things, or ways that you can, move forward, or things to definitely consider anyway, okay? I just feel like you're at there's a catalytic point. Is that even a word? Catalytic? Well, yeah. There's a point here that's a catalyst to take you where you need to go. That's what this feels like. So let's get a little bit more on what you need to know here about the 7th chakra around your crown chakra that's showing up. Cards just flying about. Okay. So you do have the 6 of Swords. What else do we need to know? They're all falling on the floor. Sorry. We've got the 6 of Wands. So we've got 2 sixes here. One more. Thank you, Spirit. And Judgment energy. Now, this feels very relevant because with this energy that's coming on in, and something that you may be understanding, something that you may be uncovering, connecting into, again, it just feels like there's a realization, and maybe part of this realization, there's some revelation that comes with it, because it feels like with these 6s that there's harmony coming in to, again, I feel like you're becoming aware of something that's happened recently. And this recent could be 6 months, maybe even longer, but this feels like a recent situation that you stepped into that created, like, I feel like a new path or a new direction for you. Maybe there was some change in career, maybe there was some form of travel that you did, or someone that you connected to. There's something here I feel in the last 6 months that has changed, and a part of this change I feel like gave you some recognition about what you're capable of what is possible, of just things that are opening up. But there seems to be some form of assessment about this. And whatever this assessment is leaning into some form of appreciation. So, or some further insight of what's next. So this could have been in the last 6 months a stepping stone. I mean, it could have even been a relationship that came in and out. There's something here, but I feel like it's been good for you. So appreciation, you do have the King of Cups. We've got the Ace of Swords. Oh, we've got two here. The Chariot and the Moon. I'm sure we had the Chariot and the Moon in yesterday's read as well. I think whoever that you've connected to recently, I mean, King of Cups can be your energy, Pisces, but it is water energy, and it's something that's deep and has, you know, quite strong connection to something, okay? And this connection, it just seems like there's some clarity coming through on what is valued and appreciated. And maybe this is coming towards you, okay? Maybe this is coming towards you. And maybe someone is that you're not expecting, that maybe you had no idea on how they felt or how they see things, or I just feel like there's this feels like an over, you know, when there's like feelings there, it's just like this elated feeling, or this like feeling that someone can't hold back anymore. That's what this feels like. And I feel like something or someone or an opportunity is just coming for you. It feels really nice, but I feel like there's, like I said, there's been quite a catalyst in the last 6 months that has awakened this, or has supported this next movement, this next energy, this next direction that's coming in. Let's get a little bit more on what this moon energy is about. King of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some clarity, because we do have the Ace of Swords here also. So I feel like someone is really opening up about their position, about how they feel, about their care for something, about wanting to take things to either the next level, to a new direction, or opportunity is just opening up that way for you because you've come into realization of something of yourself or of a direction you want to go. And with this King of Swords, I feel like this can't hide anymore. I feel like if you've been seeking answers, wanting understanding, wanting truth, and just wanting someone to just truly express how they feel, or again, level up. But the way this is coming across, and this energy is really interesting, because what's coming towards me here with this energy right now is it's like someone wants to take you on a journey with them. That's what this feels like, okay? Someone could be leveling up and want to take you. So if this is about a career, if this is about a boss, this is about a friend, or someone who's just doing real well and getting some truth and understanding around something about where they want to be, or maybe they're promoting, escalating is how it feels. There's just a lot of clarity around this path right now. And this feels about someone else on your journey that's bringing something towards you. So you're obviously connected to this person or connected to this situation, okay? Because a key part is you in this. This is why we're here. I just think you're getting some recognition here of something that you've done, or something that you stepped into the last 6 months. Again, this could be some form of relationship that you have with someone. It could be romantic, it could be career, it could be a friendship. But again, I feel like someone wants to take you on a journey because they see your brilliance, they see and recognize your depth, your care, the way that you handle situations, right? I feel like you bring this balance and harmony in intellect and depth, intellect and understanding. You know, you're very balanced in approach, and I feel this person appreciates those parts of you. Let's get more on this door to personal healing and happiness. So we've got the Three of Wands. Yeah. You bring something to this person or this situation quite significantly for this. So we've got the Death energy, the Five of Pentacles, and the Strength energy. Again, because this is about the door to personal healing and happiness, and the Three of Wands. So there seems to be something that's ending around either a financial situation or not feeling valued and appreciated. I feel like if there has been a question on your successes, on your financial position, on your worth, I feel like this is changing. Something's changing here. And if you have had troubles or are experiencing some troubles right now about not feeling seen, not feeling recognized, kind of waiting for those things to come through that you've been wanting to build on, wanting to create more of, wanting to settle and wind up, I feel like this is what's coming. And Spirit's asking you with this Strength energy, that path and that doorway that you've been going through, you know, while it's felt like a long journey, you've made some significant progress. And a part of this significant process is remembering your courage, remembering how far you've come, remembering how much you've, survived essentially, because it probably may have felt like you've been in survival mode. But I feel like you're going to be able to come out on the other side of this with a new confidence and a new strength that maybe, naturally, I think it's always been in you, but some way or somewhere along the path, it got shut down. Somewhere and some way along the path, you kind of lost maybe even your sense of direction of where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. And you found things that have supported you. Like I said, there's something significant, I feel, around 6 months-ish ago, maybe even a bit more, but around there, where something changed. And a key area of your life, maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was your career, maybe it was where you lived. There's something. And I feel like you may be reassessing, or in a point in time of reassessing, going, hey, okay, I've made it here, but I'm not exactly where I want to be. So what's next? And I feel like as you look a little bit deeper, as you look a little bit further, there's some further realizations. But I think this has been good for you because there's something or someone here that's also got really clear on you, on who you are, on how you show up, on how you present. What else do we need to know about this situation for our Pisces? We've got the Nine of Swords. What do we need to know about this Nine of Swords? We've got this Eight of Wands. And you've got this King of Wands. Yeah, so it feels like if you've been worried about some form of communication with a certain person, you do have three kings here, okay? So there seems to be quite a significant masculine energy in your space. King of Cups, the emotional front. King of Swords, the intellectual side. The King of Wands, magic of doing, okay? What do we need to know about this energy? Aw, and there's you, Queen of Cups. So if you've been worried if something's moving forward, if you've been worried about some form of communication, if you've been worried if this thing's going to take off or shift forward or move forward, I feel like there's a very strong progress here, but there's something that you're doubting or worried about. What do we need to know about this? Queen of Swords. You could be questioning, are you seeing things clearly? Are you Maybe you could be asking, is there something or someone else involved? Because you seem to be in conflict about something or someone here. What else? What's the advice here on this? Okay, you've got the Five of Cups. With the Emperor energy. With this Queen of Swords. It seems like you've been let down naturally in the past here around someone, around a masculine energy, or someone that, you know, was in, you know, had some significant stature or presence in your life, okay? And I feel like you had to change the way you thought about it or your approach around certain things. That's what this feels like. And that's why you could be a little bit worried or really trying to go, let's see what happens. Maybe you're concerned of another energy or another party here. Tell us more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Wands. What else do we need to know about this Queen of Swords? And the Knight of Cups. What else do we need to know here? Okay, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So what it seems like here, you want to protect this. You want to protect this opportunity and this connection at all costs, it feels like, okay? And I think at the same time, again, you've got a big heart, you've got big love here too for this situation, or excitement or care, or some idea of this future that you want. And I think you really want to believe, is this going to move forward? Is because whatever this next thing is that you're connected to, or the path on, or this opportunity that presents itself, you want to know that it's going to move forward. I feel like you don't want to be let down, but I feel like maybe for some of you, maybe you worked for yourself before, and maybe that's, you know, or you had a certain type of job or a certain type of income or a certain type of something, and maybe there's a sense of loss and conflict of how to get back to a certain place or a certain stature or a certain standing in your life at some point in time, okay? Maybe, again, this Emperor energy could be something to do with a person in your life who has just let you down, or who, you know, you feel a bit disappointed about their approach or the way they've done something. But wherever that you're going to next, I think there's a certain assertiveness and a certain direction. This is like a very strong, forceful energy of no nonsense, and I'm going to do what it takes to get where I need to go. And I feel like this opportunity, this win, I feel like it's coming through quite strongly, but you're protecting it at all costs, and you want to believe that this is moving forward, and you don't want to worry about it, but there's still this little underlying stress. But I feel like you've got something pretty brand spanking new that is here, that's presenting itself, that wants to drive forward. Maybe some of you, you know, maybe there is a proposal, maybe there is a, you know, an engagement of some kind. Tell us more about what this Knight of Cups is, please. You've got the Ten of Cups, so it's something quite beautiful that's taking things definitely to the next level. You do have the Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Tell us more about this Three of Swords energy. The World and the Four of Wands. Yeah, again, it seems like about something to do with the work or the effort here, okay? But whatever has challenged you, whatever has led you what feels like astray or in a certain direction, it's leading you to where you need to be. It's leading you to the place of connection, to home, to family. I feel like there's been maybe a little, not separation, so to speak, but maybe not disconnect either, but maybe something that you valued very much around your home life, around a certain person of your home life. There's a sense of loss there, and maybe that sense of loss changed the type of work that you did. I feel like you're getting back on path to one, to qualifying what you want, two, to really seeing what you have and what's next for you. But I can see there's part of your past that you want to grab, that where you recognize your success, your worth, what you're capable of, and bring it forward. And I feel like this has been a major journey for you. And this major journey is opening up something, but you had to go on this path, you know, you really have to go on this path. I'm pulling my door cards here. So this is the door you've got. That looks like we're in, I don't know, Scotland or the Highlands or something. Ooh, you've got 3 of Cups. I need to see what this says. I cannot read any of it. Excuse me, what I'm trying to read. I can't. 1 second. I'll be back. Okay. 3 of Cups. A toast to a friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. Okay, so this is great. I told you there's something here that you're going to be pretty happy about. So for some of you, there could be an engagement going on, or someone's definitely thinking about an offer, an opportunity to commit or deepen something here. And then we've got this card. Interesting. Definitely a door opening and cracking open. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. Live deliberately and choose boldly. And I feel like this is part of the assessment, right, that you're in right now, because you do have the acknowledgement of where you feel supported, the acknowledgement of where you feel success, the acknowledgement of all that. So with that, it's deciding what's next. But I feel like things and people and opportunity see you and recognize you. And I feel like someone's going to tap on your shoulder, knock on the door, have a conversation. There's something here that is bigger than you probably even thought about, or maybe you never thought. Maybe you thought about this thing, but maybe you thought, well, I don't even know if this is going to happen. I don't even know if there's going to be a conversation, but I feel like there's quite a strong connection, a strong promise, a strong movement forward here, and whatever that is. And the disappointment, the loss of something around work, or the loss around something that you once did or once learnt or once grew or once built. Yeah, it's times are turning again. Something's coming into strong connection for you. So I'm going to leave it there. And if I haven't shared already, I know I'm mentioning it, but I want to share with you more for those that may have not heard or feel connected to. I do have my midlife musings that I write about, just some interesting things that pop up in our lives, especially for those of us who, have been divorced or who have children that are growing and leaving the home, hormones, just life in general, right? Things that we want to vent about, and it's called side notes, and things we keep in the side notes that we may not say out loud. I kind of write a bit about them, and I try to, add some humor and fun in there so it's relatable. But check it out. Link is below regarding my Substack. It is free to connect in, but I'd love, if you subscribe if you feel called, and get, my things, writings that I send out each week. Anyway, I'll catch you. Thanks for being here. Bye.